Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, hello, good morning. Hi, beautiful friend, it's me, Robin, and this is Morning Magic with Robin and you, the Love Posse. Welcome to a new beautiful day. Welcome to a new opportunity to come together and practice shining a light, sharing the light, sparkling in the light, choosing the light, being in our light, being in our hearts, awakening, remembering that we are one in the spirit and possibilities are endless for choosing our oneness in spiritness. So good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, my gorgeous friend. Hi, Melanie. How are you today? Such a great day yesterday because we got to be together. Hi. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello. Let me say hi to you. Hello, Mr. Jeffrey. Hi, honey. Jeff just made me an English muffin. It's in the kitchen for after. It's like snacks for later. Good morning, good morning. Hi, Jana. Good to see you. Hi, Roshni. Hi, Caitlin. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Amy. Good to see you. I'm soaking wet from the rain. Yay, Melanie. You finally got some rain enough to do some magic for you over there. I'm so happy. Good morning. Yay, we are here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a new day, lovey love. It's a new day. It's so exciting, isn't it? I'm so happy we're here. I was just out walking around the garden and I was thinking about this, how, you know how the journey is when you're on your journey? Hi, Mary. Good morning. You're like, oh, wake up again with the story in my head. You go out in the garden, every day it's new. You saw a flower yesterday, today it's like, it's shifted. It's blooming, it's exploding, it's allowing, it's rising, you know? Things are going gangbusters. And we are too. In the good. Even as hard as we try to resist and shove it away and say, fork no, not doing it. Resistance is so intense, man. But here we are, blooming all through the night, all through the day. And things are getting better. May we please get out of the way. Okay, that was a good rhyme. So good morning and happy Sunday. You know, thanks for coming here on a Sunday. Thanks for being here. Thanks for choosing to come and share in this light with us, with me. This is your Love Posse. Say hi to each other, you know. So I say it again. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, friends just joining. And hello to you on the replay. I'm really touched that sometimes this is for you on the replay, and you guys here, you do the same thing. Sometimes people say, thank you so much for reposting these on YouTube because I can never make it live, and that makes me happy. I try and remember that because, you know, your boogery thoughts, they don't stop. I'm up there trying to load it to YouTube and I'm like, does anybody want to hear from me? No, I don't know. You know, I'm going to just one more. So it's good for us to remember. That's what I say. So let's have a cheers. I brought my favorite, let's be honest, one of them. Favorite cup. And let's go with what Mary just wrote. I choose you, I choose us, and good morning. That's beautiful, Mary. Thank you. I wrote your mama an email. Mary, how old is your mom? I love her handwriting. It's very, it reminds me of Jeff's mom. And Jeff's mom was, I'm sure, older than your mom. She was 93 when she passed. But that, that handwriting, it's so beautiful. And she said, I wrote Mary, it was so hot and I was so uncomfortable and I didn't sleep and my sinuses are bothering me. And before I remembered that, I bothered Mary like 100 times to talk about my exit plan. And I knew exactly what she meant. I wrote her back and I said, listen, you are here now. Let's enjoy it. I am so glad you're here. Let's not talk about the exit plan one more time. Let's talk about the be here plan. Because I love you and it's fun. What we hang out together, at least in emails and letters, and don't go anywhere. Don't think about that now. Let's focus on 78. Yeah, let's focus on the moreness, Yeah, so thank you. And I should say thanks for being such an awesome daughter. Right? Yeah. So let me come back to you guys here. I love that. Mary wrote, I choose you, I choose us, good morning. Did you guys hug yourself today? I hugged myself. And I gotta say, I deeply and completely accept you, Robin. I love you. I love you. Does anybody want me to say that to them? Right? Oh, yes, I melted my own heart. Yes. Amy, Alexis, hello. Miss Carrie, I walked this morning and had a similar thought. The birdies were singing for us. They never stop. Yes. Hi, Anna. I love it. The other day, I was talking to a friend who is here, but I won't say the name. And I said, okay, close your eyes. Let's think about this for a minute. Imagine it. How would this be? What would it feel like? And right then the birds, I swear to God, began chanting my friend's name. It was that, that one bird that's like, So it could be, Robin, Melanie, Carrie, Amy, Jeffrey. It could be anything. But, in that moment that it just begins, what if you decided it is for you? Just all the way over that line. It is for you. They are talking to you. Yes, they are, because they are. That's beautiful, Carrie. Melanie says, I have the same cup today. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you. Mary, LOL, I take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, but I felt like I could have too, but I thought somebody should tell her, stop talking about that and let's talk about living. Just, I love that she's here. Good afternoon, gorgeous Carol. Carrie, pop. I don't know what that is, but let us begin. Did you pick a word of the day today? That's what I want to know. Or a focus, an intention, a centering thing. I say, for me, I have really deeply been, don't you feel changed by our time together, friends? I have been feeling so changed. And it's not like I'm different. It's that I'm more revealed, What about you? Practicing these principles, even though, I don't always likey. I don't always likey. I don't always like the thoughts I discover. But the highest commitment is not to discover my thoughts and be upset about them, is it? The highest commitment is to Keep going. Yeah. Psychic pop, yeah. So, yeah, Mary. But you're doing great. Mary, you're awesome. You're a good daughter. Yeah. Amy says, I really do. We have 2 Amy's here. How can that possibly double the awesome sauce? Amy Church says, I do feel changed. That's so good. I'm glad you feel it. Can you feel it? Remember that song? Can you feel it? Help me. Don't help me. Wait, don't wait. Thank you, Mary. Always a good investment of my time. Yeah. All right. So, yes, tell me what your word or intention is. Roshni, release. Great. Moving beyond. Good idea. Great. Healing. Helpful. Yeah. For me, I'm back to the word honest. I said to Jeff last night, wow, we haven't talked about the word honest in a while. Ooh, that was the fan. I'm opening the shade a little bit more. We haven't spoken about this word honest. Give me a second. Let me just do a little lifting of the shade there. That's better. Honest. Be honest. Be honest. Yeah. I'll talk about that in a sec. Let's talk about you. Letting go for Mary. B for Melanie. This is Melanie, by the way. Just Mel. I always want to say just Mel. Thanks. But I know who you are. I know what you are. I know how you serve. This is our Melanie, by the way. Anna's word is strength. Yeah, I love that. Roxanne is in the house. Hello, gorgeous friend. A little thing of lifting the shade. Hey, that's kind of profound, isn't it? Yeah. Carol says, word of the day, be still. And it was directed to my heart, not my mind. Be still to feel who I've always been, beyond separation and doubt. How are you doing today? You have been on, Carol, you have been on a very inspiring trajectory to me. And how is it feeling today? I love this intention. We have to go beyond the separation and doubt. And, that great spiritual teacher, Popeye, saying, I am what I am. You am that. You am amazing. You am on purpose. You am meant to be. So, can we be what we am without shrinking or apologizing or questioning? Keep going. Alexis, my intention. Yeah, I am what I am. Alexis says, my intention is knowing that I'm a good person and letting go of any negative thoughts that make me think I'm not a good person. Alexis, are you listening? You are a good person. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you were born. Thank you for contributing your light here. And thank you for being one person in this universe. And though there are many, we need more, who is saying, you know what? Am not going with the story of my badness. Thank you for that, honey. It's important. We need you. Carol says, I feel grown-up readiness, but still the lack of energy for it. Thank you for sharing that, because I don't think we always understand. We're ready, but the body or the energy field might not feel ready. And it's so fascinating to me. I'm thinking about my car in the winter, and, Jeff, who teaches me things like, Robin, this is going back, but you can't just start the car in winter and drive off. You got to give it a minute or a few minutes till the RPMs come down, and it's like the car goes, I'm ready. Let's go. Put it in drive, baby. Vroom, vroom. There you go. There's no hurry to our transformation. We're making our way. Every move is beautiful. And, oh my God, I'm so glad we take our time, because every stage I know you through. I'm talking to you, Miss Carol. I'm talking to me. I'm talking to us all. It's gorgeous. It's like the nasturtium here. I bought the seeds in February. And now I have the flowers, but that took how many months, And I have a few poppies, finally. Maybe like 5, but a whole field. It takes time. It takes time, doesn't it? Hi, Mary Chris. I don't know if I say it right, but hello, my friend. It takes time. We are evolving. We are shifting. And, it can be scary. I know. We're resisting. Oh, yay, good, okay, thank you. The resistance is intense. So this is why, let's practice it right now. If anyone can relate to what I'm sharing here, let's practice it right now. Just a beat in the body. Think of something that has been really weighing heavily on you. You don't need to name it now, because we're interested in not calling more of that to us. We're interested in practicing the response to it. You know what I mean? So just conjure something for a moment. Maybe it's present with you now. Here it comes, this energy. You know how it is. This is us not talking about it. Don't go there, girlfriend. Boyfriend. Okay, this is what I'm doing. Oh, here we are again. Fascinating little story. But you know what? I don't have to attend to that. I need do nothing. Course in Miracles. I need do nothing. In my defenselessness, my safety lies. Meaning, if I don't push, if I don't strain, if I don't think about this, if I don't get into it, I'm good. So, here we go. Got your thing? Just soften the body. Right there. As I went, I let my belly go. I have a belly. It's a pretty awesome belly. I let my butt cheeks go. I let my thighs go. I let my, this go. Let my this go. Right here. I need do nothing. I mean, against that over there. We're not practicing. Yeah, and a wiggle, fantastic. And there's so much more, like we do the discharge energy. Oh, you can do it all just to soften, be soft. I like the wiggle. Yeah. So, back to my word being honest, and Caitlin's word is try. It's so good to be encouraging to yourself, isn't it? Yeah. Try. I made some iced tea yesterday. This is iced tea. In my favorite, I guess it's a bourbon glass. I don't know, but it has my initials. A friend gave it to me. It has my initials on it. And on the back, it says, "Hey Brandon," just in case on the replay. It says TIA, which I named our group. The Trans Intergalactic Allegiance. You know, it's a Robin name, right? Yeah, a group of friends. Yeah. So he had us all these matching cups made. But I made tea yesterday, and it was just for me. Roses and calendula and black tea, and just to affirm I matter and I'm sacred, and you know, back to my word honest. Hi Teresa, welcome, good morning. Back to my word honest. What's honest is I really don't want to be interested. I'm really not interested in my badness, in my struggle. Just think about, feel into this. Even the stuff you're most, say you're worried, say you're struggling, say you got health issues, you got partner issues, you got what the hell am I here to do issues, value, I don't know how I have value, I do nothing, I contribute nothing issues. Let's not name more than that. We're going to put a stem in that tide. What is honest is actually, it doesn't interest you to carry that around. It's not a hot topic. It's not exciting to think about. It's upsetting. It's ego. It's upsetting. And the ego loves this. Yay! She's upset again. I got another one to send to her. Pull up a memory. Get a feeling started in the nervous system. The energy field goes into the time warp. You're right back there again. And this is why we practice. I'm not interested. My grandma used to say this to me. It's probably where I got the finger. She would say, no. Weird. Yeah. I'm not interested. That's honest. This might sound harsh, so I'll just talk about Robin, not you. When I'm navel gazing, when I'm like, oh, nobody loves me, nobody wants it, that is dishonest. You are all here. You're my friends. We're practicing together. This is our circle. When you think of it that way, you say, what the hell are you doing conjuring those thoughts, lady? I'm right here, right? Years and years and years ago, I do mean it, like 2008, when I was still offering live circles here at the house, I said something like, I've really been struggling. I was just kind of discovering it at that point. I'm really struggling with, I don't know why anybody would come here for a class or a thing, or what do I have to offer, And this one woman interrupted me mid-sentence and said, don't say it again. She got really upset. Don't say that again. And she just kind of laid it out there. My life has changed, in so many ways because you and I work together and I come to these circles. And if you're sitting there saying, you don't know how it helps, what the hell does that mean for me? And I got it. It's not honest. It's not that you're trying to be dishonest. It's not that you're trying to be, and I think some people do it just to get the compliments. That's not where I was at. I was really discovering that wound, but it helped me so much. Don't do it again. Don't do it. Because You are the creator of your reality. I know it's not popular. Hang on, I dropped a flower. This poor baby. She just fell on the floor. So here, you come. I'll put it right here. You come with. At the end, I put these back in water. I can't bear to just like let them. There you go. It's a 2-flower message, people. You know, you are the creator. You are God in a body. You create your reality. None of us, it doesn't help in the moment when we're in the shit. When we're in the stuff, it doesn't help us. I know. But right now, you are in a good place. Yeah, yellow flower. I wonder who that's for. You're in a good place today, so let's talk about it now while we're in a good place. Right? You are the creator. Your energy goes into... I'm hearing a word, obeisance, but I don't know what that means. Maybe I made it up. Your energy goes into agreement with it. Because you're the conscious creator of your experience. No, you didn't make bad things happen to you, but they begin here. We're still choosing. So we're in accord, as Paul Selig says, we're in accord with everything we see. And agreeing in our minds is a really important thing to understand. So let's be honest, right? That's my word today, honesty. Let's be honest. Carrie says, getting free of all that stuff is what I'm excited about. And even going beyond, like exploring. And I love that. It's perfect. And that's what we want. Let's be excited about going beyond. Let's be honest about that. That is what we're interested in, you know? Think about it, like people who worry about debt or not having abundance. And now this is a topic, right? Excuse me. This is a topic now, isn't it? Do you think it's helpful to worry, to focus on the worry and think about it and hatch another booby plan? Can you have a booby plan? Hatch another booby plan, a plan to save yourself, or are you like, wow, I'm awake right here. Thank you, Mary. Sing the Michael Franti, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. This is what it sounds like. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. Do you know that song? Anything is better than that. How do I need to learn about the stock market. Well, you know, no. Let's be in our joy. Let's float. Let's ride. Let's glide. See yourself on the inner tube, going over the wave breaker and going to the other side. Every thought you have today, you can say, you can remember Robin saying, be honest, be honest. I don't want this to be like this is saying I'm not interested in this, so leave it. Melanie says, let's don't do the time warp again. I have never liked that song. And I think that is why I don't like the song. I don't. I'm saying no to the song. I'm saying no to the song. Hello, Robin's Realtor. I hope you sang to your kids this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah. Amy says, I'm still learning what to do with the worry. I see it. I don't want to expand it. So I said, nope, don't go there. Is that enough? Yeah. Yeah. And the next piece, this is what I would suggest. I mean, if you really want to know. Yeah. do another step with it if you feel ready. Don't go there is fantastic. But if your eye is on the horizon and you're sitting with, things are good. So much has changed. I put in my Instagram post today, and it flows through to Facebook if you're a Facebooker, a few videos of, I guess it's like what tomorrow's podcast is about, just a little small snippet about these baby steps, these tiny, tiny moves we're making. You realize every day, they add up. And suddenly you look back and you go, holy shift. I am a changed, evolved, transformed, more fully expressed light being, heart, sparkler, child of the divine, I'm saying. So much has shifted for me. That's the vibe. It continues to get better and better and better. So, especially if you're thinking about thoughts related to, the pandemic, Black Lives Matter, all the movements now, it's very, very important that we stay in the perspective of this is wonderful, this is awesome, freedom, let freedom ring. I and my brother, we're one, I love this. Stay there instead of anything else that might come up. Amy says, I was an econ major. Here's the summary of the stock market. It goes up, it goes down, all in relation to people's emotion. That's it. Yeah. So, when we're on, let's say you're somebody who's worrying, you're talking about your worry a lot, you're telling worry stories. Know what you're getting out of that. It's time to take responsibility. This might sound harsh, but you know what? What the F? Stop doing it. Stop yourself. It's like, that woman in my group who literally saved my life. I'm convinced. Because if you stay on that jag long enough, on that trajectory long enough, it's not good. So, if you're going to worry, if you're going to indulge your worry, at least do one thing. Because I know it's hard to come out of the mind of the worrier, and there's a lot of defendedness around this, so we want to protect our treasure. We treasure these things. You're not bad for this. I'm not bad for this. It's just kind of a fascinating little conversation we're having here today. From somebody who sits with people for 20 years and listens to these stories, So you hold the worry so tight, so tight, so tight. Just say worry. Put your finger out or do what my worry. We're not shaming ourselves, but it's not honest. I'm worried that I'll never have abundance. What is more honest? I'm interested in abundance. Then why the F are we worried? It's hard to argue with this, isn't it? I'm worried I'll be alone for the rest of my life. I used to say I'm worried I'll be homeless and toothless in a van down by the river. Is that really it? I'm worried I'll never find love again. So, is it honest to say you're interested in finding love, or is it honest to say never finding it? Because when we hold our worry, we're voting for team never finding it. Remember Twilight? Are you this team or are you this team? Yeah, team never finding it or team finding it. And it's here now. I'm on team it's here now. Do you think when a bird sings to you, you didn't find love today? When a flower opens for you, that you didn't find love today? When Robin comes here and sings to you and says, I'm so happy you're here, you didn't find love today? Please. Somebody's fired up. Yeah, Alexis, calling BS on a lot of dumb thoughts that just come to my mind. Being able to push them away and let go of them has helped me to not focus on them because they aren't serving me. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm very tuned into this. My precious. Yeah, my only. We've been watching the second movie. Isn't it fascinating, the drive of that ring? The drive of the ring of power, what it does to people and how it corrupts people. And I don't know if you've seen the second movie yet, Mary, but we were talking about this last night. I am so blessed that to be in a relationship with more, not just with number one husband, many of my friends that we can talk about things like this. I love it. But you have to embrace your inner weirdo with love and excitement. You have to do this exact thing to allow yourself to be into what you're into. You know, isn't it true? So we were talking about Faramir, the younger son, who's just not looked on by his father with any kind of pride or respect or love. And his dad is always doing that sibling rivalry, poke, jab, you know. And it's sad in a way, but there comes this point where the ring of power is like the intensity has exploded, and the son, the less loved, I don't know what we say, the less favorite son, has the opportunity to get the ring of power and bring it to his father. Think about the energy of that. Finally, a chance for, he says, Faramir, I think, son of Gondor, to show his quality. And guess what? He doesn't do it. He understands in this whole fell swoop, if I give my energy to this, I am aligning with evil. I am aligning with my fear. I am aligning with the one in me who is not interested in my freedom, not really doing right. So I give the ring of power to somebody who's going to make it worse, or I do the thing that's going to transform the world. The world. The world. The universe. My world, right? And his captain says, if you do this, your life is forfeit. You know that, right? You know our laws. Your life will be forfeit if you don't return the ring to your father. And he says, then my life is forfeit. Now that's honest. Now that's honest. And I don't know if you knew this, but Tolkien wrote this book after he returned from service in World War I. So many of those scenes, you're realizing he's going into that because of what he's been through. He's writing, he's sharing, he's expressing. He's going beyond, isn't he? He wasn't there, I refuse to talk about it. He was there writing a story that is much beloved. Okay, take it on a tangent. Hey, Angie, Melanie, I know for me, my round and round story gives me a distraction. That's what I get out of it. Thank you for saying that. What do I get out of this? What do I get out of this is really, Alexis too, that's an interesting one to try. Thank you for, yeah, what am I getting out of this? You know? I was saying before, some people tell their sad story because they get attention out of it. You know, as a small kid, this is not, this is kind of an icky truth. But as a small kid, I had to pretend to be sick so my mom would be nice to me. That's what happened. So growing up, just think about that. And I, you know, when I tell it, I tell it quick because I know it's uncomfortable. A lot of us have been there and still are there sometimes. There's no shame in that. The shame is not changing it. The shame is doing that ongoing. You know, it's like my dog Winston, who was the best whiner on the planet. So pathetic in his attempt. You know, he knew how to work it. So, you know, me as a little girl, I only have love for her. But me as an adult doing stuff like that, there's a better way. There's a more efficient way. There's a more celebratory way. And if we align to our story, like, I need to change my energy to make you pay attention to me, to make you want me, to make you interested in me, to make you nice to me. This is a big thing we're waking up to right now in the Black Lives Matter movement. I'll let you draw your own connections there, but if I have to change how I behave to get you to be kind to me, this is a problem. Anybody who's ever been in an abusive relationship, that was me and my mother to the max, knows what this is like. But waking up out of that, saying, you know what are you interested in? I'm not interested in being in any more. I'm not in fear-based relationships anymore. And I don't care how you get out of it. This is what I tell myself. I have something now. I mean, I've been saying this. It's healing. It's healing. It's healing. But it's still very intense. A friend who has been very, that same pattern, let me just say, plays out. And no matter what, it doesn't change. And so here I am, you know, doing that practice and saying no matter what I'm interested in is being myself and being free. Please translate this to what's precious in your own journey right now. You know, what matters to you. I didn't mean precious like Gollum. Bad choice of words there. You know, what really matters to you. What I'm most interested in, you know, it's living honest and recognizing real. And owning what I get out of it. And Melanie, thank you again. I said to Jeff last night, I feel such a pull to call so-and-so, my friend, still my friend, still the Christ light. I'm not going to damn her. No way. Just understand, I don't like the way you behave. I don't like the way I've allowed myself to be treated by you. I don't like it. But I still see the light in you. You are still a child of God. Because you don't get to damn anybody. You're going right with them. You're going right with them over the cliff, by the way. So I don't love the way you're behaving. And I'm choosing not to be around it. Just like sometimes you can choose not to read or respond, you know. It's good. So last night I said, I just feel guilt, like I should call, I should check in. It's been a while and I feel like, and Jeff said, you know, and I said, but it's not honest, so I'm not doing it. I said, what's honest is the only reason I feel compelled to check in is because I feel guilty and I want to alleviate my guilt. Listen. I just felt that all the way through my body. Do you relate to this? I just felt the whole wave move through. I love you guys. Team, it is here now. Please sign me up. I already signed you. I subscribed you, Carol. Yeah, you're in. Team honesty all the way. Yes. Amy, what a powerful distinction. Thank you. I'm interested in abundance. I'm interested in compassionate, relaxed parenting. I mean, OMG. Mary Chris. Team honesty all the way. Yes. And Amy, we have an awesome letter coming up tomorrow from Miss Amy on the podcast, and it is beautiful. Just wait. Just wait. It's all about this, going beyond, choosing a new perspective. Thank you, my friend, for being that one. Mary, it's the same when you treasure your worry. Exactly. When we treasure our worry, we need to be honest. So if we keep saying, I'm worried that this and this and this happens, and the next day I'm worried that this and this and this will happen, I'm worried, one honest move is to say, I'm the one that keeps reintroducing this shitty subject into my day. I've sat with people like that, and I really have had to do my work around not getting upset, not taking it personally, because that's what the worrier wants, somebody to join. Have you ever played double dutch jump rope? Oh, I love jump rope, but double dutch, like with friends, I'm telling you, when this is over, I want to have a party. I don't know where we're going to meet, but there will be the dance off, there will be the karaoke, and there will be the double dutch jump rope. There will be. Let's put that right into the ethers now. I love double dutch jump rope, but the way my mind works when somebody's talking to me and they're like, yeah, I'm worried. And, I have a memory, sometimes I surprise myself, 10 years I'm hearing the same thing, and it hasn't really moved. The needle hasn't moved. What they need in that moment is somebody to jump into the double dutch with them. I'm like this. Step away. I've dropped the rope. I am out. And I'm just witnessing my friend in the light. I really am practicing this so fierce now, because I know the power of what one person gazing on another in love can do. But I step away, but I do talk about it. This is your choice. So here's what I say. This is your choice. And you are the creator of your reality. And your reality is worry, because every day you introduce worry in the day. It's like an ingredient. We're baking a cake. Why would we put a piece of poo in our cake? But every day when we worry, we put poo in the cake. You bake it and then you eat it. Why? So, and then people say, yeah, but Robin, yeah, but Robin, yeah, but Robin, but, when I learn about white fragility right now, white people who are like, yeah, but I didn't know. Yeah, but I didn't know. Yeah, but it's not me. Yeah, but I can't help it. I hear the same energy and I get excited. Because if we're waking up out of things, and there are people who are standing strong with us saying, I'm not going to take that as an excuse. I'm not going to take that as your defense. I'm not going to allow you to be weak and coddle you. I know. You didn't know. You can't help it. I know. It's not good for anybody. Thank God. I got to tell you what. Thank God my mother continued to be herself and would say things like, I heard you trying to act sick. She was rough, but I gotta admire her tendency to call things out. It changed me. It helped me. All right. Wow, somebody's on fire today. Carrie, you can't get it wrong. That's right. Melanie, instead of doing my work, I can go round and round and round. I've worn a track. Amen. I'm tired of the track. It's good to have friends who are helping too. Hey, Tiffany. Winston, I know. I miss him so much. I wish that, Amy, between us, I wish that I had taken better photographs of him in the day. I look back at some of the pictures I used to post, and it's like I've learned so much. You really sparked my photography interests, by the way. You did. Own it. You did. Own it. Yes, you did. Own it. I worry too much, Alexis. Situations that'll most likely never happen. Yeah, it affects my growth in realizing that I am more than a bad mistake and knowing I'm a good person. So what I love about what Melanie was saying, just Melanie, thanks, up there. What are you getting out of it? Let's ask ourselves, Look, if we're held in love here, this is a brother and sisterhood of love. We're all interested in shifting and evolving. Let's not protect our embarrassment or our shame. What are you getting out of that? Just kind of like let your mind soften a bit and expand out. I know, like me saying, what am I getting out of hanging out with a friend who continues to say, I don't treasure you, I don't love you, you're only here for me. Well, maybe she loves me, but you're only here for me, it's all about me. I'll keep being unkind to you. What am I getting out of that? Affirming that I'm powerless. And if you don't think affirming that you're powerless serves you, yikes! If you're powerless, you don't have to do anything. You don't even have to clean your house or take out the trash or clean up your dishes or cook yourself healthy food or make delicious tea, healing tea just for you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I learned to be invisible, or a chameleon and invisible. Well, you are not invisible now, my Melanie. Winston was a teacher. He loved you, Carrie. Thank you, friends. So relate to your feelings to call your friends. Same here still, the guilt. So, like Mary just wrote, let's check our motives, friends. And you know what? Can you love the one you're with? Can you love the one you're with? Can you love the one you're with? That's you. You're with you. Your head is with whoever. You're with you. Love her. Be with her. Love him. Be with him. Choose him. Don't do this. Good. You do have good intentions, Alexis. That's a beautiful thing to come out of the guilt is I want to be kind. I have good intentions. I am a good person. I do love my friends. But you know what? We're not the Cosmic Cruise Director, and all of our actions are based on choices we're making. And if we're not loving our choices, we are... You say the word. Melanie, Carol's relating to you. Reparenting is a beautiful word, Roshni. Yes, amen to that. Amy, this is so honest. Amy Church, I'm super worried I'm going to receive everything I want and need and will feel happy and fulfilled and in full service. Amen. Yeah. Last night we were talking again. I like to ride my bike in the neighborhood and look at other houses. And I said, would you move 2 blocks from here if you found a house? I wouldn't mind a smaller place and a new yard to putter in and just like some shift, different, And Jeff was like, yeah, I like this area and da-da-da. And I was just enjoying exploring that feeling. And Amy, that same thing happened in terms of right away my mind was like, oh, moving, packing with the economy. And I was like, yeah, booger head, no. It's easy. But we do this, the truth is we are afraid of having the good. And so this is why, holy crap, I went on long today, you guys. I hope you're loving this one. If you're receiving your joy and your light and your delight. It will make it easier when the good keeps rolling in. There's a lot I have to go beyond, I was telling just a light story. Tomorrow's, if you like the podcast, tomorrow's inspiration section. I have been loving how I've been doing the inspiration section lately. It's kind of like one healing skill to another healing skill to the next healing skill. And this week is to choose a like a miracle moment, a miracle to be focused on, surprise me, inspire me, delight me. So if you don't receive, if you're not practicing your worthiness, it's a lot harder to do. You know what I mean? So there's so many things we got to open. Yeah, we entertain the worry to protect ourselves. It's like that Marianne Williamson / Course in Miracles prayer. It is not our light, it's not our darkness, but our light that most frightens us. Who are we to be amazing and fabulous and beautiful? Actually, who are you not to be? You're a child of God, a spark of the divine. And it's not just in some of us, it's in all of us. Are all of us choosing to know that? No. No. Giving you finger. Carrie, yeah. And thank you for helping me grow that part of myself, because you did that. Thank you. And I did that. Giving you the finger and learning. Giving you finger, this finger, not the other finger. Learning to step back, step back, step back. It's not up to me, it's up to you. And also, how arrogant would it be if you really thought you were in charge of someone else's journey? How arrogant would it be if I thought it was up to me? That is arrogance. I loved this week the newsletter I wrote. If you get my email, maybe it's in your spam folder, go back and look for it on Wednesday. I don't remember what I called it, but my name is on there in the sent wherever you have your mail. But I talked about true humility, and I loved that so much. It came to me and it felt so good. It's humble. It's humility when you say, I am as God created me. And it's also humble to say, God created me. God is in charge. I'm not in charge. I'm not the boss of you. I'm not the boss of you. I'm not the boss of your journey. I'm the boss of seeing you in the light and knowing you in the light. And, that story of Jesus and Lazarus, whatever, people. This is how it works. Our job is to see people in the light, even Donnie T. It's hard to say, but even the people who've murdered the people. It's hard to say, but that is how. I do not agree with what you have done, and you must be held accountable, and you will be held accountable. It is coming. And you're a spark of the divine. Yeah, Mary Chris, thank you for sharing, Robin. I can absolutely relate to this guilt and worry tug at our heartstrings. Tiffany, it feels so hard not to worry. It's hard to differentiate good planning from worry. Honey, but you're doing it. Celebrate that you are doing it. Let yourself off the hook. And maybe for those of us who worry about not doing it right and worry about our self-care and, just remember, one, it's okay to not be okay, right? It's okay to not be okay. That's honest. I can't believe the live stream is giving me a cutoff, but it is. So I need to say goodbye, loves. Can you believe it? It says 18 seconds remaining. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm sorry. I love you. We will continue this tomorrow. I don't want this to stop either, but here we go. Ciao.